Urban legend. What is an urban legend? Well, first let's start by defining that term. Merriam-Webster says an urban legend is an often lurid tale or anecdote that is based primarily on hearsay and is widely circulated through word of mouth or sometimes through print and believed to be true. Everyone's heard urban legends in the area where they either live or where they're from. Some of the most famous ones out there revolve around things such as Bigfoot, the Jersey Devil, the Loch Ness Monster, if we want to go internationally. The Bermuda Triangle is surrounded with urban legend and myth. Those are some of the ones that are known by a lot of people, whether you believe them to be true, whether you just think they're good stories, or whether you think they're all hogwash. Me? I take the position, you don't know. I don't know. It hasn't been proven one way or the other. What I'm going to start off with here is a story from my home state of New Jersey that probably is not quite as well known unless you're from the areas around Bernards Township in Somerset County. It's about this tree that's known as the Devil's Tree. A lot of weird things happen. There's a couple of historical facts that have led to some of the beliefs of why things happen the way they do. I'm sure there could even be some scientific, natural explanations for some of the things. Tree is actually quite a spooky looking tree at times. Picture in the opening credits is a picture of the actual tree known as the Devil Tree of New Jersey. Now, for the historical things, that area of New Jersey at one time was known, unfortunately, to be a main headquarters for the Ku Klux Klan. As a lot of people know, it's very bad things were done and evil things were done by them. Since this tree was located so far from town, it was actually known to be used by the Klan for lynchings, where they would just randomly find people that, this I would probably have to say, put a trigger warning here, where they would find innocent black men, women, and children that have done nothing wrong and hang them from this tree. Happened a lot, apparently. Now, something like that, if you're into the paranormal, which I will admit, I have some belief in the paranormal. I've never had anything happen to me, but I've seen enough and heard enough from people that I do believe to know that there is something going on. That's going to leave a lot of negative energy. Now, the one other historical thing that I could find out about the tree is that a farmer during the Depression had lost everything and was afraid that he was not going to be able to feed his family. And people that get in that position, sadly, they don't know what to do. Well, story is that he took his family out to the tree to have a picnic. Sadly, he killed them and then he hung himself. Now, again, very bad things that have happened around that tree. Now, what supposedly happens? Well, one of the things is that, let's see, where is it? One of the legends about the tree that I know me personally would make me think twice is anyone that attempts to cut down the tree could be cursed with injury or possible death by way of a car accident. Um, Now, if you're brave enough to make a mark on the tree with, say, the blade of a knife, where people use like to do things like cut their initials into a bark of a tree, which really isn't good. It's not good for the tree. It doesn't always look good. Um, Story has it that when you leave, you will be chased down the road by a black pickup truck. Now, this is probably one of the more modern occurrences. And then when you get so far down and turn off, the truck seems to disappear. Um, that could be an official tracing people away from vandalizing the tree. Who knows? A lot of people have reported that they were chased by what looked like a black pickup truck, and when they turned the corner, the truck disappeared and went away. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of creepy. Now, due to all of this, nowadays the township has put fencing around the bottom of the tree to try and prevent people from vandalizing the tree. Some of the other things that have been reported about the tree, people that have managed to snap off a small branch, take off a piece of bark, something along those lines, have reported anything from waking up in the middle of the night in their bed to seeing an old man standing at the foot of their bed. And also, some have reported going out to eat after they leave the tree, and they look down and their hand that took the piece of the tree, be it the bark or the twig, has turned black. And then a little while later goes back to normal without any explanation. Now, these take it as it is, but then one other thing, supposedly it has been reported that at times the tree itself, in the winter, there could be a couple inches of snow on the ground. But there is a wide circle around the tree, keeping in mind that this time there's no leaves on the tree to help block the ground or anything. A wide circle around the tree where there is no snow. Now, I guess they could look and see if there's some sort of natural explanation, or it could be all the supernatural forces that I have to admit I believe probably exist in and around the tree that prevent it from getting snow. Who knows? But if you're ever in Bernards Township and you can actually look up the location of the tree, which, to the best of my knowledge, is still accessible during certain hours of the day. There are signs posted as to when you can go to the tree and when you can't. Go, experience it for yourself. Heck, I have to admit, if I ever do make it back that way to New Jersey, I wouldn't mind going and seeing the tree and just walking up to it and trying to see what the deal is with it, whether anything's going to happen. Am I going to try to vandalize a tree? No, for two reasons. It's not good for the tree. Eventually, things like that are going to kill the tree. And you don't want that. Trees are good for us. But who knows what would happen just someone walking up. Well, that's all I've got for you on this video. I would like to remind everyone to please click the like and subscribe. Comments are welcome, especially anyone that's got some advice on ways that I can improve things, because I know I'm going to need it. Um, Share my channel with your friends. I do hope to see you all come back with my next video. I'm going to try to get them out as frequently as possible, as much as my job does allow me to look things up. Any suggestions on urban legends that you may know that might be interesting to explore? Feel free to put them in the comments. Also, in the description, you will find the link for the site that I use to get my information, which is off of called Animalica.com, Frightening History of the Devil's Tree in New Jersey. Again, I will link that site in the description of the video. Also, there's some other channels you might want to check out that I will try to have subscribed to on my channel page. Some of the channels that got me interested in this. Most of all, I do hope you come back, and I hope you enjoy this journey with me. Thank y'all. Have a good one.